And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the Chair of APRA, the APRA Board of Governors, Jenny Morris.
Can I just say, there is a lot of power in women together, not being over exertive. There's something very powerful in a quiet woman's power. And that was so fantastic. Welcome to country. I'd like to acknowledge the Kulin Nation, as it's their land that we're celebrating music on tonight. And I'd like to welcome the Honourable Tony Burke MP. Shadow Minister for the Arts, and welcome also to Senator Sarah Hanson-Young. I'd also like to welcome the Honourable John Graham, MLC, New South Wales Shadow Minister for Music. And yes, I did say New South Wales. That's how much he rates music. He's come to Victoria. We feel honoured to have you all with us. Look, I've never meant it more when I say how thrilling it is to be in a room with you all. There isn't an industry more resilient than ours. There isn't an industry more deeply connected than ours. And that's why, alongside all the heartache of the last 2 years, magic has been made. Our world is changing rapidly and irrevocably, and we, the creators, the reporters of our times, have the heavy duty of translating the zeitgeist into music and film and visual art and literature, so that not just present, but future generations may be able to make some sense of it. Times of crisis often produce our most extraordinary art. And in the case of music, this year has proven that point. APRA songwriters have sprinkled their translations all over the world, and the world has loved it. We had serious presence at the Grammys this year with Rufus Du Sol, Mitch Wong, Sampa the Great, and Elizabeth Union. They were all given a nod. Also creating a huge presence on the world stage are First Nations artists. Aiden, Baker Boy, Budgerah, Electric Fields, Leah Flanagan, and Psycho, who are all heading overseas for shows soon. Yes, please. And you know, not to make our heads too big, but an extraordinary 21 Australian acts are appearing across Coachella, Lollapalooza, and Primavera stages over the next few months. TK Madza recently finished a US run supporting Billie Eilish. Gang of Youths landed their first top 10 record in the UK. This year's Billboard Music Awards has homegrown hip-hop artists The Kid Laroi and Mas Wolf amassing multiple nominations. Oh, it makes me giddy. There are many more. So we congratulate them and thank them all for letting us bask in their reflected glory. Now, before I say the next part of my speech, there have been developments today that I really want to recognise. I think we need to hear these things. Today, the Victorian government announced an additional $2.9 million of support for the music industry with regional touring. And in an Australian first, an incentive for government to use the licensed local Victoria music for everything from events, advertising and services of government. And that's what we should be doing all over the country, folks. Come on. But I know if we have the right intent, that these things will become the norm and not just something that we announce at a fabulous APRA Awards. Let's hope for that. In 2020, I gave an address to the National Press Club where I highlighted a 10-year vision for the Australian music industry. It acknowledged that change would take time, but it highlighted 4 things within that vision. 1, make Australia a net exporter of music in 10 years. 2, a commitment to provide equity of access to music in schools nationally and have songwriting as part of the national curriculum. It's a good career choice. 3, protect and promote cultural infrastructure of live music venues. 4, incentivise and ensure the production and performance of local music content across all media platforms. So, no matter who wins the election next week, we will be advocating for government to partner with the most exciting industry in the country. Congratulations to all the nominees and the winners tonight. I don't know if you know this, but it's been 40 years since these awards first commenced, and it's a tribute to the strength and the tenacity of our Australian music industry that we have not only survived, but have prospered through those 40 years. I am so very proud to be the chair of an organisation that so passionately represents and recognises great Australian talent. Sorry, you don't really have to clap, but I know you're with me, so it's shit else when you feel like you have to clap after every line. To celebrate this 40th year and our anniversary, we have a short video to open proceedings, scripted by APRA's legendary MC host, Jonathan Biggins. Now you can clap. Look, enjoy the hell out of tonight and take pride in the fact that live, local, digital, global Australian music is changing lives and changing the world, actually. Here's how the first 40 years has evolved, changed, and been embraced. Thank you for joining us this evening.